Footwork and a little bit of a handoff, but doesn't buy him too much go forward. Wardle. Here's Smith. Ellis back to French. French with a kick through because the chase is on. It's a beautiful bounce to Kieran, and he reaches over and touches down right underneath the referee's nose. And Wigan do finally find points from all that position. Position once more. Leading already by that Kieran try and goal. And desperate for more here. Mago. Continuing that impact. Here comes O'Neill. French standing wideish on the right. Offering it up and then deciding to have a go himself and shaking off a couple of defenders. Stills him, still free. Sees that Walters has made it, and Bevan French is over with a little bit of magic for his 100th Super League try. He made it, he scored it, and that came straight out of the Bevan French playbook. In dealing with him, it's untidy, but it's okay to play on. Ellis, French, a dummy and a flick to Farrell, who goes wide. That is a thing of beauty. Zach Eckersley on the end of that. But my goodness, there were some silky skills in the build-up again from Vangenaar, who's driving and forcing and taking his side ever closer.
That's a good carry from Vangenaar. Sets him up, one play left.
Another set of 6, but that's academic because there's barely seconds left to play. This will be the last play of this half. Pitts takes it in. They try and go for an angle, keep it alive. Lino, Griffith, oh, and it almost hands up in Marshall's hands. Referee says, play on. And now the tackle is complete, and that will be the end. Well, it's a penalty. Penalty for Wakefield. Something to show. Jowett usually absolutely spot on with his kicking, as he's proven to be again. It is 2 points back, but it barely chips at the surface of that Wigan performance, and Wigan lead at half-time. Wigan dominant, Bevan French at times brilliant. Kieran for French. Ellis started on this right-hand side. It goes all the way out left for Marshall, who's putting the skids on hand. Has Musemba in support, and Wigan up and running with barely 5 minutes of the second half played.
Smith on the kicking team. We know Kieran's the recognised kicker. Well, maybe there's something to look out for there for Kieran. Is he fully fit?
Smith with a kick away. Walmsley has to backtrack here, but he's safely underneath it. If you missed it, scoreline from Huddersfield. Huddersfield 6, Warrington 10. Oh, the big collision. Sees the ball come free. And if it... well, there is... it's a penalty. It is a penalty for Wakefield. Well, there you go, the explanation, mitigation, but it was still shoulder to head, so Ethan Havard is off for the next 10 minutes. We're going to down to 12 for the next 10 minutes. It's not going to make an awful big difference in terms of outcome of the game. What do you reckon? Here's McMeekan. That's a Tony for company, who's kept alive, and McMeekan now will look back on the inside. Oh, the defensive effort is pretty good from Bevan French, and the ball comes clear, and Wigan will have it back again.
No, it's more than pretty good. I mean, French was in second gear and just stalking the support runner. It was a good piece of work initially. It was pre-line stuff from Mike McMeekan, gets the return ball from a Tony, and then through a couple of Wigan players, causes on the inside, and French was just there stalking.
Are we all right?
Marshall to Field. And now Smith, and here's Bevan French, and French with a pass that opens things up, and Farrell again helps it on its way, and Zach Eckersley, for the second time in the game, is an ever so grateful winger to be on the outside of skills like that. So he does, and Wigan now looking to pounce again with that one-man advantage. O'Neill, Smith, Musemba, Field, look at the space, and into the corner with a little bit of acrobatics. Liam Marshall dives in.
Still in possession of the ball. and the ball is grounded.
I'd love to see this full speed again. Well, I'll tell you what, well done, Tom Johnstone, from the left wing. Either that was try all day long. It's not over yet, though. Here's the threat, other side of the park.
Well, there's a gap where Johnstone was, and Walters cuts back on the inside, fancies glory himself, and gets just that.
He's in possession at this point, still in possession, and he's on the ball, and the ball is grounded.
From the Wigan Warriors.
Moving up to second place on the back of this very healthy win. Walmsley got a touch on that, otherwise it might have been travelling Marshall's way again for another big run. But that will be it, because the clock is ticking down. There won't be time for a restart. The hooter sounds in the background, and all around the stadium it's Wigan fans who climb to their feet and applaud their team's performance here today. 44 points to 2, never in doubt. Right from the very start, they have dominated from the first to the last.